all but four of Vic Mignogna's anime convention appearances have been canceled. Vic Mignogna, voice of, I believe, Edward Ulrich in Fullmetal Alchemist, the English dub. There's a lot of reports all over the place about hugging, touching the neck, touching backside, signing backs. Neil Claplin, a former Power Rangers voice actor, said his behavior was a little bit of a problem. I've seen him at one convention, I forget it was near Comic Con or whatever, but he didn't do any of that stuff from what I saw. Controversial, a lot of people defending him. People who are like the YouTube right wing. I don't know if they wouldn't. They said that it was because he was Christian that he was getting blamed. But then they were picking Weinstein. And I don't know. If you don't like Hollywood and are going to use the Weinstein evidence against him, you have to use the Vic Mignogna evidence against him. If you're not going to use the Weinstein evidence or Bill Cosby evidence against him, then you have a right to believe that the evidence against Vic Mignogna can be discredited. This is the thing about vetting. A lot of... He always had a lot of speeches on trying to get people in the voice acting to do it, and that wasn't easy. Because I had a Eternal Con when I saw him. I don't know if they were talking to him as if he was a friend, no Kaplan stuff. But his former fiance or wife or whatever was like very concerned about his behavior towards women. Voice actors from both Japan and the US. It was like this thing on like a Chinese YouTube, Asian American YouTube thing where it was like, or it was Asian American YouTube or Asian YouTube, was like people who work the Japanese porn industry or like from rural areas and stuff. And like there's definitely a history of US actors, at least in the early 90s, not so much now with New Zealand and stuff, although maybe in New Zealand they're from rural areas too. But in any case, like Billy Cranston, David Yost was like from Iowa. Austin St. John from Roswell, New Mexico. I don't know if Mignogna was from, I think he's from Texas, and I don't know if it's like a big town or small town. But the fact that Funimation's in like Texas, the fact that Funimation's in like a pro-life state could be an issue. That's another issue too. Like you have the movement going, but like might be very ghettoized already. Like maybe it'll make change, maybe it won't. I felt like there was a lot of change in the Obama administration. Just the fact that an African American president was voted on shows you like that there was progressive thinking. Something about that guy appealed to people. They want to change. In any case, yeah, I feel like if you believe that he did it, you shouldn't use the reason because Bill Cosby and Weinstein got blamed for it and were guilty of it, or whatever the case would be, that he should go away with it too. It should be believe that enough like evidence to support that those two did it, so that he should be criminalized too. I don't nine. I don't remember if Gawker did anything terrible. Um, it's been a while since I listened to it. I wasn't a big fan of Gawker because I'm not a fan of Kotaku. It's like, but yeah, I should go back into like the whole Gamergate thing. I don't think it's like worse than women's being misused, treated poorly sexually. I feel like Gamergate, like their worst crime. If your worst crime is that you are pro industry. I mean, I've done, I've had some encounters with like bad neighborhoods and stuff. Like the stuff that's going on with this other stuff isn't a big of a deal. I mean, sometimes I discredit the stuff that's going on there. It's like I feel like there's people more in danger of worse lives. But on the other hand, like the stuff that people worrying about with that on the other side, like it's not important ever. We'll talk more about what's gonna happen with Full On Alchemist later. I really don't know that much about Vic Mignogna to make a decision. I do feel bad like that time when Cole Evans from Power Rangers Wild Force he actually was sent to jail over a murder, and I felt like he never did it, but like he just did it to get a civil sentence. There's definitely a lot of toxic masculinity, like saying that Fullmetal Alchemist is like super intellectual and super well animated, and there's a bit of a superiority thing there, and how you feel like as a non, it's weird, like you figure it'd be more Japanese and like more Asian culture incorporated, but instead it's more of feeling oppressed, you're feeling superior at the same time. It comes to that fan base. I was looking at some stuff on like Monica, what's her name, May, in her Fight Club video. There's a lot of videos, Pop Culture Detective too, on like toxic masculinity. I was wondering, there's this quote by someone I know. I'm not gonna mention her, save her privacy, but it was like, people are more racist than they are sexist, or sorry, more sexist than they are racist. I used to not think this because all the, I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Probably because maybe I was more racist, or like I see a lot of guys being more racist than I thought. But like maybe I've never noticed how toxically masculine people have been until recently. Brought back to that video on Return of the Nerds, Revenge of the Nerds, and like there's a lot of that in Back to the Future also, according to the Back Pop Culture Detective, on toxic masculinity, like stuff in the '60s and like how we treated women back then. Like a lot of it crept up on us earlier. like Fight Club and like masculinity. Like as a person growing up in the '90s, you still feel anti-homosexual. Like you feel terrible about it. You try to get better. And then you age 70 years later, and then maybe you can get rid of it anyway. You ponder if you're still a good person. Anti-homosexual, anti-female. You feel bitter about yourself. I hope the fans think about what they do when they do support Vic Mignogna, depending on if he's right or if he's a good person or whatever. We'll just see what happens. Or thoughts, like and subscribe.